All right, haven't done one of these in a little bit. So what's up, everybody? We're back in Dinosaur Simulator. It's gonna be a talking video, so you know, if you're looking for gameplay, this ain't the right place. This ain't the right place, buddy. Anyways, though, you guys can see that we're finally back on the normal Homelands map. Kind of sad. I'm gonna say I do not really like this map. One, for the fact that it makes me lag a lot. So like, and I'm on a high-end computer. If you're like on a low-end computer, Lord have mercy, I'm praying for you. Anyways, though, that's not what I'm here to talk about. Today, I'm going to be talking about the most recent update for Dinosaur Simulator, the most recent 3 updates, the Halloween event. So, Dinosaur Simulator, it's been doing, you know, holiday events for the longest time ever. It's like, it's been doing it on and off. Some years they skip it, some years they don't. This year is one of the years they did their consecutive Halloween event, and this year they did it in 3 parts. First part being the large amount of fossils, second part being the types, I think, and then part 3 being the nameless and the other thing. I think I got that right. Anyways, what I'm here to talk about is kind of like the aftermath, the thoughts, and like kind of just my opinions on how it went. So let's dive right into that. All right, so aside from the fact that, you know, everything was heaps of DNA, like you couldn't have went into this event as a new player, like you genuinely couldn't. If you went in as a new player, you might have gotten maybe 2 skins at the most. Like each skin, I don't know if fossils were on sale because I had all of them previously from trading. Well, most of them. But the ones that I did buy, were they expensive? Like, even for me, as a player who's been playing for, what is it, 10 years counting now? Damn! Obviously not all at once. You know, I've taken breaks. But I have a lot of DNA. Like, as right now, I have 1 million. And that's because I traded, like, a lot of my stuff away. And for people who don't have a lot of stuff to trade away for DNA, there's not much you can really do. Except for grinding missions. And yes, they did buff missions. But is that enough? So, as everybody probably knows already, when they boosted the mission grinding, like when they made it from what, 3,000 to 5,000 or something and lowered the cooldowns for and everything else, they also raised the cost for everything. So what does this mean? Say a skin came out that was maybe 50,000 DNA. In this economy, it would probably come out and be 150k or maybe even 200,000. So, and this isn't even the worst part. The worst part is the SDNA. SDNA is probably the worst thing you could ever experience getting in this game. Like, it is genuinely terrible. I had a hard time with it being a rich trader. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really in the trading community, but I consider myself genuinely, like, good off. I have a lot of hybrids, a lot of things that I can convert, like willy-dilly. Like, a lot of you guys actually got mad at me for converting decent stuff in that video. And I kind of went back on it and saw, like, okay, maybe I was kind of stupid for converting this stuff, because I did have a lot of golden eggs. But the skins that were SDNA weren't really that impressive. Like the Cathedral, yeah, it's cool, but then the Zombie, it's just a recolor. And it's 4,000 or 3,000 SDNA. I don't remember how much it was. I think it was 4,000 SDNA. Cathedral being 6,000, that was, I mean, I guess, because it's an original skin. And what is it, Krauk was 5,000, I think? And people were fine with that for the most part, but it's genuinely crazy that they make a recolor for an Avenitia skin, 4,000 SDNA. Like, you guys probably know how hard it is to get 1,000 SDNA, let alone 4,000. And yeah, you know, you can go with the argument, oh, but it's preferred for traders. Do you guys know how many updates they've been pushing out already for traders? Like, just please, like, for the community, for me. And I'm not even, like, I don't need this, but I just want it for newer players to come in. Please just make an update where people can come in and be, like, well off. Like, actually have a chance of getting stuff. Like, you guys make it easier to grind at DNA, and then you increase the amount to buy stuff. Oh! It's like, we're dodging a bullet, but then we're getting shot by 2. I don't really know, like, what the whole big idea of that was. Like, you're pretty much just eliminating the whole point of increasing the DNA thing. Like, yeah, there's no point in getting more DNA now, because we're literally just grinding more to get more. Like, does that make sense? The skins cost more, but we have to grind more. I don't know if I'm making any sense right now. Like, before you had to grind, it was less that you would get, but it would be a little bit less DNA. Now you grind for a little bit more DNA, but then they skyrocket the hell out of it. Like, it's probably about 3 times the average market price that it would have been before this update. And yeah, okay, there's some good things that came out of this update. Like the fossils are really cool. The event as a whole was pretty decent, I guess. I'm gonna talk about that in a little bit. The map, for one, wasn't really impressed. They really just did this map and kind of just made it orange and added that little bit of Halloween stuff to it. which I mean, that's kind of what they usually do, so I can't really get upset about it. But last year, I think they made like a whole original map, unless that was just the old map back then with a coat of Halloween decorations. But I wasn't really, you know, too impressed about the map this year. And call it a nitpick, sure, but I don't know. It's just one of the little things, the little icks I have with this event. Now, the second thing, the obtainment method for the skins in general, like how to get them. The fossils, finding the fossils around it was cool. Like if you actually, okay, it's cool to find them, but let's make it so you actually get something out of it. You find the fossils and then they're like, all right, you found all of them. Now empty your wallet. Like, brother, what do you, I find everything for the quest, and then you want me to pay 100,000 DNA for a fossil Ornithomimus, or whatever skin you could have found. Like, I think it would have been cool if they would have just made it extremely hard to find, and then you kind of get like a freebie, maybe even 2 freebies, or just make it lower costing. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know how to make a good event. I'm not a developer, like by any means. Like, I could not control a game. I could not lead a game, but the fact that you like made a cool obtainment method by finding fossils and then just sticking that DNA thing on there, like, all right, we're gonna ruin it. All right, the next thing I want to talk about is the Skulkers. Boy, did I have a fun time with the Skulkers. I'm being sarcastic if you can't tell. The Skulkers were the worst thing imaginable. Like, it was so bad to grind. It was just so boring. Like, it doesn't make sense because last year I had more fun killing the pumpkins, which was kind of like the same idea, but I don't remember how the pumpkins worked last year. I think it gave you candy or like something that you would purchase the skins with or something. I don't remember how exactly it worked, but I knew it had like wells and stuff and things that you had to turn in. But this year it just felt so pointless grinding Skulkers. Like, yeah, you got the 4th fossil from it. What else? You get some DNA. Okay, cool. But what's the point of them? They don't really add much to the event at all, if I'm being completely honest. Like, the skin, cool. Kill 100 of them, you get the Skulker skin. I mean, that's kind of like the only thing I found them useful for. But the main complaints I have about this whole event, and it's pretty much going to be applied to anything in the future for this game, is the DNA cost. Because, yes, you did make it easier to grind DNA. But then again, you also increased the price, so now it's not even, it's like canceling it out. Like, you can't really say it's making it easier and then increase the price. You get what I'm saying here? I don't know. I feel like a lot of the community will resonate with this, especially the newer players, because I'm sure the developers of the team, they want new players to come in. Otherwise, your events are just gonna fail. Like this event, I don't want to be the one to like break the news, but it did 10 times worse than the last Halloween event. I'm pretty sure. Not 10 times. I'm exaggerating now, but it would have done better. This is what I'm saying. It would have done better if they would have just made it a little bit more new player friendly. I feel like I always complain about this for every single event, and it's kind of getting like very tiring now because, you know, as someone who isn't new to the game, I can kind of just record videos and say to everyone, all right, this is how you get the skins. And then when they join the game and find out it's this hard, they're just like, all right, bro, I'm out. Like, they don't even want to play it. They see how much it costs. They see how, well, they can't really say hard to get DNA. They see how much DNA you have to get for that skin, and then they're just like, all right, well, what's the point? Like, yeah, the game is about playing as a dinosaur, but some people want to be able to get like cool skins too as a part of it, you know? I don't know. I just wanted to yap about this a little bit because I'm not extremely happy about the event. I'd probably say this is one of their least impressionable events, but I do like the fossil skins, don't get me wrong. I just do not, sorry about that. I just do not like how the obtainments were, like, for anything. The SDNA skins, the Skulkers, the whatever it may have been. But yeah, that's it. See ya.